Hello and welcome back, everyone. I'm just going to keep it moving. I just did my big sweet pepper haul. Had to pull myself together. I got a little emotional. And I think I'm going to go grab a tarp, and I think we're going to harvest these sweet potatoes. I do have some yellowing going on, but we are, what are we? Hopefully my watch didn't just die. Let me see. Yep, it died. We're in late. Wow. And that highway is not even close to me. There's ninja bikes flying like that. We are in late October. I'm a little scared that if I let it go for too long, well, then I won't get to it. And I still have a bunch of hot peppers I have to pick. So I just got done doing my pepper haul, as I just said, and then I needed a few minutes to pull myself together and keep this train moving, because that's how I operate. I'm a very good hard worker, and I will just keep going until the job's done. So I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to go grab the tarp, and I think we're going to harvest sweet potatoes. Okay, I made it back. This is my big camouflage tarp, and my roommate had it in his car that he's trying to sell. So I'm going to have to fold it up because a little bit of it got wet. So let's see how we can do this, because I think it just might be the easiest way to dump the pot, and then I guess dump it back in. Wish it didn't get wet, but it did. So we're just going to make the best out of it and put it as close. This part's dry, so that's good. Okay, so there's the tarp. There's the pot. No, I'm most likely not going to use gloves, per usual, but I'm going to try to get that over onto here. I might just start picking. This was an experiment. I never really grew sweet potatoes before, but this was 6 sweet potatoes. We're in late August. 6 sweet potato slips. I think this might be 20 or 25 pound pot, I think. Don't hold me to that. So I don't know. It's an experiment. And we'll see if there is anything in there. So I don't know how to do this. I'm so nervous. Like, I wasn't sure if it's the right time. Let me see if I feel anything first. See. Think I feel something down there. Oh, what's the worst case scenario, my friends? I end up with nothing. Well, if I end up with nothing, then I would just have to try it again come next year, right? So I'm trying to make sure no glitches with my phone. So I guess if I rip all this off first. I wonder if you could cut these, put some in water, but you could see some of these are dead. So I don't know what the best way is to do this. Take a guess, I guess, down below in the description box on how many sweet potatoes do you think I'll get, if any. So yeah, let me put you on pause a minute and check the time. So, sorry to leave you hanging. I think I have 5 minutes before my roommate pulls up, so I might get him to help me. So it is 2:55 here today, and yeah, I think I'm going to get him to help me. But let me ask you a question. Leave down in the description, will I get 0? Maybe 5? I would love to have a nice haul of sweet potatoes, but I can't guarantee that. It's my first time. But I'd be happy with even 10 decent ones. But at least I know I can do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he should be pulling up any minute. And I will bring you back. Okay, so I don't want to ambush the guy as soon as he walks in the door. He's still not here yet. But I wanted to discuss something else. My friend / moderator, Boone Child, said that she only did, like, I don't know, a couple. I forget the size of the pot that she used. And she said she could tell she had them because they came to the surface. I don't see any in the top of the surface, so I don't know. But the only way I'm going to know is just to get this over with, right? I'm nervous. Can you tell I'm nervous? So, I have things that I'm shutting down. I have things that I'm trying to get dirt onto. And I'm trying to get all the harvest done before Shed Wars ends and before our let me try that again. And before our estimated first frost, which is October 23rd to like November the 9th. Dips down at night, not to freezing. Last week it was in the 80s. Then we're in the 70s. So that's where we're at. I usually don't need to wait on a man. So I'm debating if I just want to flip it over myself. Can't turn back once you do it, right? But she also said you would see a lot of yellow leaves. I've had some. Hopefully I can find the tag of what type these were when I do go to dump it out. But like I said, this was an experiment, and how are you going to know unless you try? So it's either going to work or it's not. And if it doesn't work, I will try something different when it comes to sweet potatoes, because I love sweet potatoes. And just a quick little tidbit for you, that one sweet potato a day has every vitamin in it that you could possibly need to stay healthy. So, all right, hang tight. All right, so he's not here yet, so we're just going to go for it. Like I said, this is the same day I showed you my harvest of my sweet potatoes. Oh, here's the tag. These are Bear Guard sweet potatoes. 5 or 6 hours of sun, so it definitely had that container deep. 90 days. Even if I planted this at the end of spring, June, September, October. Yeah, should still be okay. So I don't want to lose this. But you see how green and vibrant these are? And if anybody knows if I should cut off a couple of these and put it in a jar, I don't know. Or I just might start my own slips for next year. So let me make sure. Can you see good? You're on, right? Because you know I got a goofy phone. Let's do this. Right now I may have to adjust you to another spot and hope that you don't fall. Let's see, can you see good there? There it is. Hopefully you don't fall. If I catch it, I'll quick pick these up, but let's go. I'll pull these off first, and I want to be able to recycle the soil. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. No. I hope I gave it enough time. It's a sweet potato, it's smaller. There is a sweet potato. Move the vines out of the way. As I did this experiment, I thought to myself, I should have just put them in the ground. And I didn't. There's a baby sweet potato right there. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, everyone. I really don't. Extra soil off. Well, my roommate's here now, so let me pause because he's got the dogs all out. So hang tight, my friends, hang tight. Okay, hopefully this goes smooth sailing now that my roommate's here. But Trinity's a good dog. She just tends to get into everything. So we're going to try to keep her at bay while we do this. All right, should we just dump it over, Jim? I pulled off all the vines. The sweet potatoes, so that could be trashed. Now it's time to, I guess, flip it over.
Flip it back up.
Huh?
Back up.
No, flip it over and then, can I use the tarp to put it back in there?
Oh, what's still in there?
The soil. I gotta go through for sweet potatoes. Oh my goodness gracious. It's curved and a little funky, but got a sweet potato. Hopefully they can see this. I hope I got these in here long enough. He says it looks like a carrot. There's some babies. I don't know. I never did this experiment before. I say just dump it. Ready? 1, 2. I have to punch it on that side. This is stuck. We're stuck, folks. Hang tight. Sweet potato. Oh my goodness. Sweet potatoes, Jim. I don't know if they'll all be like normal, but this is a big clump. Yeah, you're gonna have to pull. Don't dump that journal out. These little baby ones will be a little bit ridiculous, but that's okay. Okay, pot's empty. It's gonna go over there, and then I guess because it's a pot, maybe. I don't know how that works if you do it in the ground. Well, that's a healthy sweet potato right there. It's hard when you're the one woman camera guy. Getting sweet potatoes. I know you probably can't see that because it's so bright. And they're a little funky shaped or whatever, but I didn't think I was really going to get any, so let's just keep digging. And then we're going to recycle the soil. Oh yeah, look at that. Potatoes. I mean, some of them look a little like this. So I don't know. I think next year I would go in the ground. A lot of these stringy kind. Not sure. Maybe that might be it. We will see. Sweet potatoes. Oh, that's funny. I guess I should have wrote down what date it was that I planted these in there, but I have a journal over my sneakers. I forget how many Boone said she got in a pot, but I mean, it can work in a pot, but I think I would do this in the ground next year. You obviously can get some sweet potatoes. I'm just trying to go through, make sure I didn't miss any. I think that I did. And I washed my hands. I have dirty hands again. Alright, I think I got them all. What are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That looks like a carrot. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, if you count those little small ones. So, I'll show you. There they are. That is the sweet potatoes that came out of that pot. But now that I feel a little bit more secure, that I know I can grow sweet potatoes, I would probably do them in the ground. Just not sure if it needs to be soft and fluffy dirt. Somebody can leave me a comment down below on that. That'd be awesome. But this is the size of the pot. And yeah, pretty big. That's that. So there is sweet potato harvest out of a pot. I know you can see me because of the light. These ones here were like little. Did I pick them too soon? I don't know. But there's the sweet potato harvest, everyone. And love you. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me try to get out of the light. Let me know what you think down below, and if you have any advice, greatly appreciate it. But this is pretty decent size sweet potato. Let me lower this totally now, so I can wrap this up. This is probably the biggest sweet potato I've ever seen, that I've grown anyway. But yeah, so these are all edible, correct? They might not be good for long-term storage if it has a nick. I think I was told that. But yeah, not bad. All right, everyone, thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next video. And sweet potato harvest is done. It's not the best, but at least I grew sweet potatoes in a pot. And my dog is right there taking a nap, Miss Coco Chanel. All right, I love you all, and thanks for joining me, and I will see you on the next video. God bless.